Do you actually realize how much your need for perfection is holding you back in your life? I will personally share my experience because I think when we think perfection or perfectionism, we like immediately go to like tasks or work, that project you have to submit, that essay you need to write for a class or something. And then you realize that, like, oh, my need for this to be perceived, whatever this is, that product, as flawless, infallible, there are no holes, there are zero errors, is a need deep inside me that I experience everywhere. From how I show up, to what I look like, to the people I surround myself with, to social media. You realize that, wow, then my perfectionism and my need for me to feel like I have control over how others perceive me or what I put out there is slowing me down so much. The place where it keeps you slow and potentially stuck is when that need for perfection supersedes everything else. I have a solution, perhaps, for your perfectionism that I would like to share with you. I got this comment on TikTok I posted. I talk a lot. I'm Justin Schumann, by the way. Hello. Just Human is in my name. And being willing to be seen and to grow publicly so that you realize, like, wow, you can create a really fucking incredible life if you just trust your own self-worth and lean in, is what I'm about. I've been creating on TikTok and Instagram for the last 3 years. Give me a follow if you're like, well, I don't know if I matter or I'm important or I'm interesting, but I have a slight suspicion I could be, and if you'd like to believe that you really are, well then, I'm here for you and I'm making content for you. So this comment says, posting on TikTok has been removing the chip off my shoulder that everything needs to be perfect. It doesn't, because nothing is. I've worked and I'm surrounded by a bunch of peacocks. It's exhausting, because in that content piece I talked about how folks who peacock and posture, these are the people in your life who are ha ha ha, right? Like the Gaston-esque of it all, are the people who actually have very little to offer, that they must performatively and in a curated way in their exterior create something that is impressive. What's interesting though is that content creation as a form of self-healing and self-therapy, honestly, is incredibly effective, because what we are doing every time we choose to make a video like I'm doing right now is we hit the big red button and we're basically saying, well, I'm sitting in a room by myself, but I believe in what I'm about to say, or I think I might be worth taking up space enough that I'm going to interrupt the silence of the universe, make this covenant with my own fucking humanity to be seen by potentially a lot of people, and I'm going to share this thought. Now, your job is then to hit the big red button and as effortlessly and seamlessly be yourself, right? This version of yourself that you have very little access to, but I'm also talking about how content creation can help you figure out who the fuck that is and who you want to be. The thing truly is, though, as you'll realize as you start to create your videos and you feel this incredible discomfort with seeing yourself, hearing yourself, telling these stories, winding your way through what feels like a blindfolded